I'm Al.
I'm Murray.
I'm Dragon.
And I'm Jen.
And today's laugh was brought to you by Final Fantasy X. Yeah, Jen got it. Someone in chat will get it. Welcome to the third episode of Kindred of the Abyss's Abyssal Adventure.
Nice.
In the last episode, our party solved some puzzles, got a harpoon in the ass or the leg. It was the leg. It was the upper thigh.
What's up with that?
On the knee. I
and-
got tourniqueted by my little octopus friend.
Blobbert is hanging out in your pants,
Yeah.
fixing up your
Hanging out in my
wound.
Phrasing.
And
What you got in your pants there?
An octopus.
What'd you think?
So,
And I
Oscar, you're just
believe-
happy to see me.
Tentacles.
Why is it moving?
And I believe the session was opening to you fellows busting into a door.
Yeah.
And inside that room was the joyous occasion of two kindred that seemed rather aggressive and hostile.
So
only
many
with-
Kindred.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Jen's
this.
gonna have to
I'm sorry.
use the camera.
Nope.
The camera might have to be turned on.
It is on. Nope. I just don't know what button it is.
It's the other. The
Why don't you do it, Murray? Take over. There we go.
Oh, it's table. Okay.
I believed in Jen.
I believe in Steve.
yeah.
Oh God.
That's the
Oh.
party at the entrance
Yeah.
to this room.
Also, you have to control the manual focus.
Jen is struggling. That's it. Pan up. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it
and
is.
Down to here
And zoom out.
and zoom out slightly. And then just leave it there.
Just gonna
and tighten that bad boy up.
This must be riveting for podcast
It's so
listeners.
riveting. They'd love it.
And the camera is moving up
All 12 of
slightly.
them are listening intently.
A large section of white.
Elle's nose is
Yeah,
being
closed
stabbed
captions.
by Prudence's harpoon.
Yeah, well, you can pick a winner. So,
RIP.
Scratchy, scratchy.
shall we commence the adventure with your reactions, or do we need any further recap? I think it's pretty simple.
The door opened.
Yeah,
Someone cocked a machine gun. Someone's copping that one.
Oh, I opened the door, didn't I?
No, I did.
You did?
I like someone put someone else in my spot though at the front.
We are
I'm happy
immediate.
with that.
We are immediately entering into combat.
Let's go.
Robert, move! I can't see.
Blobbert
is on
in your
butt.
pants.
Oh, I've got my eyes closed.
All I see
just
is
used to
dark.
blame-
One
him.
tentacle still going all the way up.
Oh, my hood was down.
Oh, it's just Mama.
You see in front of you to the left, one of the kindred kneels down behind some barrels and racks open the slide on the back of a bolt-action rifle, a standard issue Submariner weapon.
You said submachine gun.
There are two.
Oh, poo.
The other one has a submachine gun and is ramming a magazine home.
Wow.
I don't like it. You
There's a lot
remember.
of firearms there.
Movement. Are you guys moving?
Be a lot of guns.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Probably.
Can we just close the door?
Of course.
Yeah. I don't want to deal with this. I'm done. Fine.
And we leave. Encounter over.
You can.
Get out of my way.
I think that'd be pretty funny.
By all means, go Pax. Bronze for your beauty.
All right.
Okay. I'm not moving. There we go. There's a stick if anyone wants to move.
Stick.
There's a stick.
Dick.
Well, who's at the front? Is that you, Murray?
No, that's Jen.
No, because I have a spear.
It would be Murray.
Okay, then that's Elle.
Oh, it's me.
Which one's you, Murray?
I'm that one.
Oh
Which
boy.
one's that one? You're at the front. Whichever one you are is at the front. Because
Cool.
you opened the door.
You opened the door.
Okay. Congrats
open
now,
the
Murray.
door.
Are you gonna move?
Oh, Pax just said that he wanted us to move out of the way.
So you could get through.
Sure. Okay.
I want to hit something.
And the party jump on the plot grenade rather than closing the door.
I do have a question though. How wide is this door? Am I the only one visible?
It's sort of like a wide single door. So a malformed could move through it, and over your shoulders, everyone's sort of, Three Stooges leaning in and visible. So it's not narrow enough that you're blocking it by any means.
All right. I am a professional, so I am going to step to the side to allow Pax to get through, but I am going to block Prudence, our injured party member, from view.
I was about to move.
Well, everyone insisted that I moved first, so you lost your bloody opportunity.
So can Pax get through with me there, or do I need to move out of the way?
I'm pretty sure Pax could have just moved through me, but there was narrative.
For narrative's sake, Prudence steps one to the side and says, I can't see.
So do you step into the room or on the other side of the doorway?
I gestured to
In
Pax.
fact, to make it easier.
I think he went through the doorway.
You happy to move in?
You know what? Let's go into the room.
I feel like I'll move in. Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Measure to the front of the
Clement
base.
runs into the room because there's tasty raiders to do horrible things to.
I will also move in.
Just for the sake of doorway for
added
now.
the
while it's
wall.
relevant.
Can you pop me next to Clement?
of door.
Thanks.
I got nothing.
Not behind him, otherwise I'll shoot him in the head.
Now, chat, take your bets. Who's going to cop it in this encounter?
I think my other leg will be screwed.
We'll have the perfect Ace Ventura
Action
moment.
step. The action step. The the Kindred on the left that looks to be wearing hodgepodge dive suit gear from all different areas. Looks definitely not standard issue. Slams home the strip clip in his rifle and pulls back the lever. And he's targeting himself. Is anyone targeting him?
Oh.
So,
He pick. Oh, you guys pick an action first, don't you?
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, they move first. You action first. So you pick an action.
Rewind slightly. What device was he pointing at himself?
No, he's action targets himself. He's loading. That's the action.
oh,
He's
I see.
I
He's not killing himself.
We're just gonna
He's been down here a while.
charge in, ready for a fight.
He thinks he's at the hallucination stage. He's like, this is it.
He's seen what remains of the cupcake against you fight, so he's like, no, it's not worth it anymore.
Oh yeah, you have -1.
Yeah.
Mama has -1
Sick.
because she has cupcake
Smeared on
smeared
my
all over her
face.
visor.
That's fine. Oh, my visor.
Who's doing an action?
Me! I'm dart gunning this guy.
You're dart gunning, which is
Yeah.
a range. Which one? The submachine gun or the rifle?
I don't know.
Like which one are
This
you
one
targeting?
loaded, yeah.
See the two models on the table.
I think
The
one
Kindred with.
on the left.
All right.
The
So
one targeting himself.
as you pay attention to this character, you all notice that he is marked with strange geometric scrollings written all over a suit of deep maroon. It's like a weird sea alloy that all of you are vaguely familiar with as the mysterious deep city of Fathom.
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 What do we know
That makes
about
more
Fathom?
sense.
What do you know about them? Make a knowledge
pretty
check.
deep.
Oh,
Oh.
I cannot fathom how you came to that conclusion.
I love that there's, I reckon there's one
fathom.
There's one person watching this who's just like hungry for Kindred lore. He's like, my favorite part of this roleplay is any scrap of Kindred lore.
Yeah.
Or she.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 successes.
I'm smart.
All right, you're a scientist.
I am.
You are aware of the Kindred City of Fathom. The Kindred City of Fathom is one of the oldest Kindred cities that was created in the first founding, along with New Liberty, the city that you're from. Fathom is strange and mysterious. They are also the deepest deep city, built beneath where all light has long since completely disappeared and no sea life flourishes en masse, not even deep sea creatures. They live on the edge of a massive continental plate, literally a cliff that drops down into a trench of unfathomable depth.
You said the thing.
And there's a lot of records in old history books of like fair and reasonable trading and good relationships between them and other deep cities. And the closer that timeline gets to today, the more fragmented and abnormal that has become. So over the course of centuries, and certainly in recent history, they've become odd, reclusive, and isolationist. And very little is known about them today, like what their current behavior is. Typically, whenever they're encountered at sea, it's like signals sent, like sonar pulses or whatever, basically like wide berth, like just stay away from each other sort of thing.
With this knowledge, can I choose to not fire? because I want to see what they do first.
I mean, he's racking a magazine into his gun, and it looks like they're quite happy to fire at you. You already are aware
There
that
wasn't
that's their
just
intent.
because you said they targeted themselves. So I didn't know if they were like,
They're loading.
what are they doing?
They're loading guns.
Maybe they're like writing a sign and going, hey.
No, they are loading their guns.
Okay.
It's just an action to load their guns, and their guns were unloaded.
They are assessing their feelings.
You know what? Fine. I'll shoot him.
It's
I'll be like,
5.62 caliber feelings.
Al
They wish to
is
share them.
targeting
Wish to share that
with
feelings.
a dart gun. So
Yeah.
Al,
Not what I meant by open up.
what
Yeah.
concoction do you slide into your dart gun?
I'm just doing my standard pressurized air.
So Al basically slides a needle syringe of pressurized air into what is effectively like a tranquilizer dart gun that she has sort of hanging on her back. A pretty lightweight, collapsible. It's more scientific or animal veterinarian tool than anything. And fires this dart at the Kindred. Is anyone else targeting the Kindred from the deep city of Fathom?
Would I be able to charge that one?
Do you have an action that allows you to charge?
Is charge not its own
Charge
action?
doesn't exist
Shame.
anymore.
You have short, I think.
Or dash.
Hey,
Oh, you can't anyway. You have heavy on your armor, which means you can only move once per turn,
so no.
regardless of anything.
Then I will use. What was this? Well, no. Actually, so yeah, no, I'm not going to target
Ominous.
that one. No.
Okay.
So-
Anyone else targeting the
No.
Fathom one?
No.
No. Okay, we can roll then.
Let's see what this
Who are they
does.
targeting?
This one is targeting himself with the load action.
Ah, right.
What happened? Where's the dice?
There.
Also, he's in partial cover, so you need a 6 to even have a chance of hitting.
Is it
You do
6?
score a 6.
That's a 3.
How many successes? 3?
Yeah.
He got 5.
Oh, well,
so
that's rude.
basically, you fire your dart, and with a miss, he ducks below the crates as he slams the magazine home, and the dart just sails over where he was standing, but he just happened to move at the right time. Anyone else using abilities?
Yes. I am going to dash.
Oh, using your reflexes ability. Okay.
Yes. Cool. And nothing is targeting me, so
Nope.
it just works.
Yep.
I can move 1 step in any direction.
Congrats.
Do you want to...
He pops back up from the crates and you're suddenly looming there.
Hello. Excellent.
That is exactly where you don't want to be.
Uh-oh!
I mean, it's where you do want to be at the same time, but
I
yeah.
was going to say, I don't think this room is where I
anyone
want
else
to be.
doing any actions?
I'm going to load as well.
You load. Okay. So
I have a ranged attack, don't I?
yes.
Yes.
However, it is only short range, so
Short
it's
range, so-
that far.
Got to be a little bit
Okay,
closer.
cool. Well, I am then going to essentially. Pax is going to take out his club, which has a long chain attached to essentially its base, and at the other end has this sort of small, still I imagine for a malformed, it's still quite large, but it's essentially like a small boat anchor. And he's just going to start swinging it in a circle, start like speeding up. He's going to use the wind up ability, which is the
Your next ability does more damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. So you spend a spirit. See, that ability is cool.
I just saw it. I'm like, well, no one's attacking me, so this is actually a really good point
Yeah.
to use.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Next
round.
action. Seeing Clement's aggressive charge, the Kindred from the city of Fathom withdraws, pulling out of his position of cover.
Good. I think.
Also seeing the malformed, the other Kindred is going to back the hell away.
I'm gonna get you.
And your movement. Now, Clement, can you make a wisdom insight check for me?
Okay.
You keep saying insight, my guy.
Intuition. We're going to change it to insight just because everyone says it. So I'm seriously
No,
going to
only
change
you.
it to
I think it's just you.
D&D. Nathan was saying insight as well.
Yeah.
Everyone said it's just we're too ingrained and we don't need to be special for the sake of being special.
3.
3 successes. I just am only going to tell you this because you have a military history or background and it may or may not affect anything you do. So submachine guns are really nasty at close range, and they are a very bad weapon to charge directly into. That is the information that you have. So basically, they're very well known. Short range, high rate of fire, lots of stopping power at short range.
Yeah. And this was the rifle, yeah?
That's the SMG.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the machine.
The
That's
rifle is over there. Rifle, you're much more likely to get pinged by one bullet, and maybe it bounces off your armor, maybe it misses. SMG, it's like the closer you are, the more chance they're going to just land every shot into you. Much more effective at short range, basically.
Cool.
Everyone else moving?
Yeah, your movement step, players.
I'll move forward one, please.
You rush them out of their defensive position. That's a something.
I have a question.
Yes.
If we are shooting from behind half cover,
Yep.
does that grant the enemy half cover as well?
No. Not if you're within close range of it.
Am I within half cover then?
You are not. Murray would be if there was an enemy on this side. You have to be within 1 inch of it.
barrels.
Or behind it?
Yeah. I don't know if I can get past it, so I'd just be behind it if I can't get.
I'm probably going to say, I'm sorry, Pax, but Pax will not with this
a bit
cover.
big.
He's too big for
He's
a
a
couple
little
of
bit
knee-height barrels.
I'm like, he does like goes into a very low stance, low crab stance.
Okay.
I just realised something, but I'll mention it later. It's nothing to do with any of what
Okay.
we're doing right now.
If you
Is that
forget, I'm
everyone's
gonna be
movement?
Real sad.
It's got the monitors.
Action step, and you get to declare first.
Declare someone.
Gonna be honest, I think I might like to declare first.
Do it. Fair. Declined. I'm kidding.
No, you know what? Actually, just quickly glancing at the wording of my card, it does not matter. If someone else would like to do something decisive, they may.
Yeah, I
If not, I'm still happy to go first.
Do it. Do it, Jen.
want to shoot him.
Shoot.
Shoot him.
You target him. He is going to target Clement, who is charging directly at him
All right. Cool.
with his rifle. And what is Clement doing?
Clement is going to sort of juke backwards and forwards, make him sort of second guess where he's going to aim. And I'm going to use acrobatic traversal,
Okay.
which is a defended ability. And after this combat chain, I will be able to move.
Very good. All right. So the Kindred here is basically he levels his rifle. He seems pretty steady. He's not firing off like a quick shot. And yeah, he just lines it up directly.
Oh, Murray.
So I got one.
Oh, no. I got two. Maybe it's our dice tray that's cursed. Have we
Maybe.
ever considered that?
We could swap.
How many did you get?
2.
2. And Clement, how many did you get?
Clement got 1.
1 off 7.
The Kindred got 7 successes.
Oh, my goodness. Out of 7? Is that sweeping?
No, it wasn't out of 7. It wasn't sweet.
It was a nice Clement
Cool.
we had.
It was
I'm scared.
the closest you could be, but it was
Oh,
yeah.
boy. Okay.
So that's a break.
Great to know.
That's a
No, it
sweeping
wasn't
success.
sweeping. It was
It
not
wasn't.
sweeping.
Oh, wasn't
It
it?
was one
But you
off
had more than
sweeping.
7 dice.
Yeah.
How reassuring is that?
So, Clement, you fortunately, your Kindred armor is actually thickened to the point of deep sea. So, ballistic weapons have a property that basically allows them to. They often have a high pierce value, but certain armors have like an anti-ballistic pierce value. So your armor basically avoids the pierce of guns, so you still get your defense.
Right.
This rifle shot does 5 damage to you.
Cool. All right. So I take 3 damage after defense.
As a massive bullet just scrapes through Clement's the side of your arm and just runs a gouge through.
Cool. That hurt.
Now, this guy actually was meant to eeny, meeny, miny, mo, but I guess I'll just pick that he's going to target one of the 3 that are, well, it can't be Jen either. So he's going to 50-50 target Pax or Prudence. 1, 2, 3, it's Prudence. Camera, please.
No.
Because Prudence is injured, and I'm going to use this special skull dice.
No, don't use the skull.
So on a 1, 2, or 3,
Prudence.
it's Prudence.
I knew the skull were going to
That's
come
a
for
one.
me. I knew it.
Prudence,
Yes.
you are being targeted,
Oh boy.
but I have some good news.
Okay.
He's going to use SMG burst.
None of my things help my increase my roll.
Pax, you are also being targeted.
Ah, cool.
Oh dear.
The roll meant nothing.
I didn't realize you were within short range of each other. Oh, no, sorry. It's close range, not short range. So don't worry. You're not being targeted.
Hooray.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Roller coaster of emotion.
SMG can hit multiple
Yes.
targets within close
But he's
yes.
already
with the attack,
rolling.
but I was thinking short, not close.
What's up? So if I use take cover, I count as being in partial cover, but this will be after you've rolled.
No, it's on the. If it's on the top side, it happens instantly.
I'm going to do that.
So you're declaring take cover?
Yes.
All right, so you're in partial cover, which means
I go,
he needs a 6 to hit you.
Yeah.
Am I going to burn? No, he's just going to shoot you. He's not going to burn more ammo than he needs to for this shot. So he just fires a single round towards you.
I still roll though.
Yes.
That's right. He does get a 6.
3.
However, that's 4.
Oh, 4. Thanks, Marie.
However, this is how I roll in Warhammer, and this is why I should only play Horde armies, because that was my roll.
Ha!
Hey.
So I
Welcome.
just want to
Wow.
point out, actually, that's one too many dice. No, I can't do math. That was correct.
also
But the point is 7 2s. I rolled 7 2s, which is why power armor never saves me, because I just roll 2s.
Nice.
So just don't have an armor save. It's the best way to go.
Nice.
Cool.
I
he misses.
successfully ducked.
And that leaves Pax.
And you never command
How's that?
re-roll a 2. so just be a 1.
I guess you're out of range of everything.
Well, yeah, no, I'm still out of range of everything. So I'm just going to hold my position, still swinging my chain.
Yeah, I believe your thing says is it your next?
It's just the next. If 7 plus 2 damage to your next blunt weapon ability this
cool.
combat.
So as long as you don't use a blunt weapon ability, that buff will stay until you use a blunt weapon
Yeah.
ability.
Just-
That's cool. All right. So next round.
you could get one of them over here.
But you, Murray, Clement gets to do an extra movement, right? With
Yes.
acrobatal traversal. Acrobatal traversal.
I sure do. You know what? I'm just going to...
Right.
You get into close.
Yep. Just sort of block him a little bit
Stabby, stabby.
and make things just a bit awkward.
Ooh. Is he going to gamble? He's going to
In the
gamble.
helmet, just
Okay.
Gambo.
Right. Okay. So fresh movement phase. The Kindred from the city of Fathom moves around the cover to get a better shot at Prudence.
Prudence, I am
And
your fathom.
What are the PC movements? Good camera work, Jen.
Oh, it's awful. I'm so sorry. I'm
Also,
migraine.
the PAX doesn't have a shield. That's just the only mini ever malformed in the same color scheme that we have painted currently.
I also think this guy might be sort of okay, in which case I might start moving over towards the other one.
Yes, please
Trying
help.
to move around. Or
Yeah,
but
go
a
around
squishy
the other way,
scientist.
trying to like pincer him in.
Is it our turn to declare?
You always declare first in the action step.
I'm seeing Pax move. Oh, wait, we're still moving.
Yep.
Wait, do you want to move? Would you like to
No.
move? No?
You're staying still.
I'm pretty happy.
You don't want to go behind the barrels?
Yes. Do that.
Action step.
Thanks. Seeing Pax come closer, I'm going to try and stop this guy moving, this Fathom guy, and hit him with a tranquilizer.
So you're declaring first. So you are.
Yes.
What are you loading? A tranquilizer.
Stop moving. Yes.
Explain what concoction are you loading into what implement?
So I'm putting a tranquilizer into my already
I think-
darked gun.
I also think for the sake of our audience, our listeners, we should, in layman's terms, just kind of say what the ability does.
Yes,
So that they
okay.
know, what does that do? What's the intent?
So my dark gun, which is my instrument, lets me shoot further away. Cost a spirit. And then I mix it with my tranquilizer concoction, which, if it deals damage to the guy, then it applies 3 stun.
Okay. So you're going to slow him down significantly.
I hope
Is-
so.
Is anyone else targeting that Kindred?
No, I can't. I still can't.
This Kindred
very slow.
is now going to burn some ammo as he targets Pax and he targets Prudence.
I think I'm behind cover.
He'll need a 6 to hit you.
Too close.
So,
Oh, I've got to roll.
so you have to pick an action to use.
Do I though?
You always must.
You always must. I mean, I don't really have.
There should be. You should have a defended ability. Worst case.
Not
Should he?
always.
Oh, really? Not always
No.
now. Oh, okay.
In which case, we're currently just rolling weapon skill -1.
One.
This one.
Doing good, bro.
This one.
Boo.
At least it's
Yeah, I know. I was worried there for a second that I was going to shoot myself in the foot.
That's right. Dave needs a 6. What's the likelihood of that, really?
Pretty high.
I mean, the only things that I have are like either attacks or.
What's your
using-
free one?
My free one
Yeah.
is what was it?
You have shove.
Brutal swing, or I have shove.
Yeah. So you can use shove, even though you don't have a target.
Okay.
And it just that you have -1, which sucks, but we haven't worked out the solution to this.
We
yet.
have
we'll get to
neg
it.
one.
Is
Does shove not have -1?
No,
That's
it's
cool.
just-
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Surely he has a basic defense, right?
So that's just
doesn't
once
exist anymore.
and.
Well, there never was one.
Or is that just
Ever. Doesn't exist. The only
that-
time you can make a basic defense roll is you spend 1 spirit to do an ability check. It's not in the rules.
No, but there was
Yeah.
like with
Occasionally, when
defended.
something shot us.
Withdraw had defended, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
what I
just
mean
did,
as a
that's what I'm
basic.
saying. Currently, nothing exists, but we'll sort something out.
Right.
But it's got to be terrible. So it has to be like -2 to your combat roll defended or something like that, and you can just always do it because it has to suck. Because you're basically doing this, like you're not doing anything except
is shove using?
it's just your weapon roll.
Yeah, just my weapon roll.
Yeah.
So that's strength blunts.
Yep.
Or power blunts, or is it strength blunt? Strength or power?
Strength, always strength.
Strength. Yeah.
Trait plus
Fun,
ability.
Yeah.
Woo.
That is
Only
1,
3
2,
successes.
3,
4?
4, 5.
5 successes.
Five
Must be
successes.
nice.
And is that a defended ability?
Yes.
Okay, so there is a spray of gunfire from this SMG as bullets ping off basically Pax's armor. And then a spray catches Prudence, dealing 4 damage, which you have defense against.
Oh boy. Okay.
So you take 2.
I need him over here.
A little low, guys. Just a little.
Prudence is just getting massacred.
I might be on 1 health.
Prudence is getting so messed up.
I'm a squishy side.
So Prudence, a bullet flies through your suit, and you hear a and then
Oh my gosh.
If you kill my octopus, David, the fans will come for you.
and
All right.
and Blobbert's 6th tentacle, which has just started trying to regrow, just gets the tip shot off it again. He's gonna have to regrow his 6th tentacle.
Just the tip.
He's always losing his tentacles, that octopus.
He's a pentapus.
Well, his arms, as I keep saying.
Yeah.
So, next up, well, he's going to take a risk.
Oh,
So
yes, sorry.
the guy with the rifle kind of reels back from Clement,
Okay.
and then he pulls something off his waist and slams into the end of his rifle and twists as he attaches a very deadly-looking bayonet to the end of his rifle as his action.
All right.
You're going to mess him up.
No, his action is to equip the bayonet on his rifle.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
So what actions are you doing?
Can I retroactively use grit? Or is it too late?
Yeah, go for it.
I am
back
going
alive.
to use
Got a bit
Envenomed
too into character
Blade.
there.
and what does that do?
It sort of coats a bit of a noxious, viscous coating onto my blade, which I apparently just keep in a really convenient pouch on my sleeve.
Yeah.
Just under the gauntlet.
Ooh.
You're a sicko. Well, maybe it's just sheathed in it. You're
You're a
Maybe,
sick
yeah.
man.
But it's
very
just apparent now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to attack him with that. It costs 2 spirit.
Is anyone else targeting this guy? What are you? You're
Got a
not.
load.
You did load.
Then I shot and I missed.
Oh,
5.
yeah, fair. Okay.
I missed.
So he rolls. He has a penalty to his dice roll. So you got. If there's ever a chance to get him, it's now.
Get him.
He got 3 successes.
4.
Hey.
Yes.
You hit.
Mega Philippa.
How much damage do you do?
Let me see. That does pierce 3, 1 damage, and 1 poison.
Okay, so PS3 ignores all of his armor as you slip the knife in, and dealing 1 damage means you inflict poison on him. And you have marked the first bit of damage against these guys.
Hooray.
Fun. Hey.
But poison 1 is good because he now has -1 to all of his dice. Yeah.
Ooh,
Guys,
good job.
gonna
Good
do
job.
it.
Movement step next turn.
You guys moving?
Okay.
Yeah, just
Do you want to move your dude so you don't care? Bad guys usually move first.
Yeah, he's just going to keep circling like a predator.
Like a shark.
Do you want to go that way?
just
Just
straight
being a
as
pain in the
straight
ass
as I
against
can
Pax. He's
towards
just
him.
making the big heavy not get a chance to be.
No, go around.
That's not towards him.
Go around around the other side of Prudence.
That's right. I presume Prudence will also move, so just move through Prudence.
Prudence wasn't going to move. Actually, yes, Prudence will move behind the crates.
This way?
Yeah, reverse circle.
Swinging the chain. Am I close enough to throw this at him yet?
Yes, you will be in range.
Excellent.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
That's it. Done.
You guys declare action first.
Alright. Does anyone want the drop on something?
Oh, yeah, I'll shoot first. Yeah.
Who are you targeting?
Yeah. We fine with that?
Do it.
Hands on cards, go for it.
Sick.
Who are you
This
targeting?
one. This one.
Okay,
This one.
so you're targeting the rifle Kindred?
Again.
The one that looks more like a generic raider. Well, that raider reels back his rifle and slams the bayonet towards Clement.
Cool. Well, in response, I'm going to use hit and run as I try to be a little light on my feet in the hope that it works better than the first time.
You'll be thanking the poison right now.
Nice, Marie.
I got 5 successes.
I got 3.
He also got 3.
Hey.
So he doesn't hit, and both of you succeed. So what did you use, Jen? You didn't describe the
Oh, I'm
ability.
sorry.
Victory.
I
Of
used
Clement.
aimed bolt, which consumes
You just
an
your free shot. Yep.
Yep. So if there are 0 enemies within close, gain critical +1. If success to CR.
Okay. Did you get a 6? You got a 6, yeah? Or did you roll? You don't know. Didn't matter. You hit him anyway. So the critical +1 success doesn't matter. And what damage does your weapon do?
It does 4, and he. Oh no, yep, does 4. Yep,
4 damage with no pierce or anything. Just 4.
just 4.
Cool. You do
Oh,
damage.
here's 1. Sorry,
Pierce
sorry,
1.
sorry.
Okay.
It's a new character. I'm sorry.
The Kindred armor does not resist harpoons.
There is one guy, Pierce. More to come later.
Yeah, doggy.
Should use the.
It's Brosnan.
Oh, is he? Does he count as impale? Or you didn't use impaling shot?
No, I'm saving that for later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guy Pierce. Pierce Brosnan,
And
Pierce
Murray, how
Brosnan.
much damage do you do
I do 1.
with Pierce 3?
Yes.
He's stabbed again. He sways a little bit as a harpoon slams into him and like tears through his armor. He's looking very the worse for wear.
How can you do Pierce 3 with 1 damage?
Simply, I go through all his armor and do 1 damage.
I
Because
think
he ignores up
your
to 3
ability
army.
did 1.
It's very, very pointy.
No.
No.
Yeah.
You'd
but
already calculated it.
Basically,
Got
knives.
it.
Knives do very low damage, but it go through a lot of armor.
I see.
Yeah, so you stab him in the
And
armpits.
that's why things like poison are really
I see.
and they can get buffed.
Yes.
Clement laughs directly in his portal and just spins around behind him as the combat chain has concluded.
Ooh.
You think you're wearing really fancy hats?
Fancy.
I'm like,
We
what's
are.
this helmet? No, it's a
Not you.
fancy red hat.
I said we.
All right. What's he gonna do? Seeing the
What you gonna do?
massive, terrifying, malformed bearing down on him, you just see him thumb a lever on the side of his SMG, like push the stock down to like a hip grip, and then he just fully depress the trigger.
Uh-oh.
Oh. He do be going for it.
What are you doing?
Who's he targeting?
He's targeting obviously Pax.
He's trying to take me down.
Gamerbacks.
I will use. I'll use brutal swing. At the moment, I'm just lobbing He's just gonna just essentially on the overswing, just allow the chain to the anchor to just straight forward at the guys.
Downside is,
front
of course,
middle.
that the range version only does two damage instead of your You've got the extra damage.
Yeah.
But the correct
Both do 2. It does 2. So
two.
both,
But
both
yeah, I was
do
just
2.
making sure. But whereas the club is like 4 damage or something, isn't it?
No. They're both the same thing. Are
No,
they
you
not?
have a melee thing. You have 2 weapons, right?
Okay, so it's 4-2.
You have a
then.
club. Well, no, they're technically 2 different weapons. So one of
Okay.
them is 2-2, and the other one is 4-0.
Okay, yeah, like I was fully prepared for it just to be a 2-2.
No,
That's
so you have
fine.
a 2-2 and then a 4-0.
I see.
Yeah. So, cool. He's
I'm also going to target this guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
What was?
He's fired 3 times, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Prudence is going to kind of mutter to herself and say, "Don't worry, Robert. He
Meh.
broke some of you, but I'm going
Reroll.
to break some
Dragon
of
roll
him."
really well.
And
You have a lot of dice. 9 dice.
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm going to do corrosive concoction
Yep.
with my dark gun to try and break the armor.
Very good.
Wait a minute. Nope. I've just realized that I have, in fact, maths wrong. So I'll take one of the successes away as penance for that.
But you
But
got 5.
I got 5.
Nice.
I got 3.
He got 5 as well.
I will spend a knack to.
You roar through it as a barrage of bullets.
I have been building this attack up for 3 rounds. I am hitting him.
Pax basically, you don't even get out of the way. You just like roar as bullets. Like you lean into it, and they just ricocheting off the front of your armor as you send your weapon into him, which does how much damage now?
4.
4 damage.
4 damage. 4 damage plus 1 stun as it just cracks
Was
him.
Brutal Swing the freebie?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
As it just cracks him square in the porthole.
I've used half my spirit and hit nothing.
Missed
putting
and
it
a
out there.
missed. Well, that's just
Yeah.
we expect that from you now, Al. You can't roll.
I fired.
I always have
there.
hope.
I fired.
I
I
have
hit something,
slight hurt.
but it wasn't
Okay,
what I was
I'll roll
going
in there
for.
next
So I
time.
guess I missed. Crashed out again.
And now it's turn, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep. Everyone move. I will not move.
I am just.
Do you want to get base space contact?
He's
Yeah,
terrified.
if I could
Well, he
get
gets to move first.
Straight.
True.
So he goes to the edge of the room.
I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Well, he's got nowhere to run next turn.
Yeah.
Happy where you are?
Can I shoot through him or do I have to move?
Run.
You can shoot your allies, not
run.
enemies. So
Okay,
yes, you
cool.
can shoot
I'm
them.
fine.
I'm also fine. Action.
Okay.
Ah,
I would like to declare first,
okay.
and I would like to use backstab on this guy,
Oh,
You
nice.
may use
My
backstab
favorite.
on the guy.
as I slipped around him, so he's still facing the other way.
Indeed, that is true.
That's how that works, yeah?
No. So when an ability is declared, your facing becomes whatever you're targeting.
I think they have to
Oh,
declare
okay.
first as well, don't they?
No. So what Murray's doing currently is so he'll get +1 damage from being behind him. Sorry, from declaring first. What? How's it? Did you
No,
get?
it's +1 for not going first. I get +1 damage if I'm behind them.
Yeah. So and that's on the second half. So it technically wouldn't work like
Oh,
that.
true.
But because you didn't really know that, it's
Okay.
fine for this turn. He's going to turn
I mean,
around.
it doesn't make much difference, but
That's extra damage. So it's fine this turn, but yeah. So when you target something in melee, you immediately turn to face them. So the thing with backstab is you really want
you're relying it to be targeting someone
them
else.
targeting something else. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah,
I
you can't set it
shout
up
at
yourself.
him loudly.
That's what Skulk is for. So Skulk allows you to do
Not be
like
targeted.
backstab abilities because you can't be targeted.
Okay.
So, yeah. So he turns around and attempts to stab you with his bayonet.
I really hope you're okay over there because it's going to take me like
And you're
5
loading, Jem.
turns to get
I'm
back
loading
to you.
Stop.
All right.
Here's a
He got 6 successes.
Oh boy.
Clement's laughing in his face and he is not happy about it.
Clement
Okay.
is
Well, you got 5.
4, 5.
5.
5.
Here's the thing.
Use the
Yeah, I'm
grit.
going to use. No, I'm going to use a knack.
The voice.
So you use a knack and you get 6 as well.
Yep.
So you stab each other.
Yes.
So 4 damage, pierce 2 from this fellow with his bayonet.
Cool. All right. So I'm going to do 2 damage Yeah, 2 damage, PS3 to him. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to use a grit on him
Okay.
to increase the damage. So I do 3 damage to him.
But
Okay.
you use knack and grit on the same time.
And then you're getting injured, aren't you? Or
Nope.
what are you on health wise?
1, you did 4 damage, and I have
PS2.
2.
PS2
Ah.
with a bayonet, so it does ignore your armor.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Then what is...
You could use
I think
grit.
he's injured.
I'd have to use both grit.
Yes.
Both grit to go to
reduce-
1.
Yeah. So I just do 2 damage.
Okay.
A smart decision, I think.
Smart.
Smart.
Hey, Murray,
Need a kiss,
get your
remember?
mind out of the smutter.
So, Murray,
Hi.
Clement, you stick a knife like in the back of him as he spins around. It like drags through meat as he turns towards you, and then like sticks this bayonet up into your gut. Obviously it misses your vitals. It doesn't injure you, but it was close. Like you basically have to like grunt into it to bear it. And then anyone who's observing for like a few seconds, even while this fighting is going on, they're both like standing there like still as statues, as in this frosty cabin. Like you can see the steam from these wounds. Like you can actually see the heat coming off this and condensing as they're both like blood runs out from the bayonets, blood runs out from the knife. And then the diver just keels over backwards and collapses
As
in
he
a crump.
starts falling, I kick him to the ground.
Yeah.
I salute you. Blades were the correct choice to go out.
Goes as limp as a dead fish.
Meanwhile, okay, so
Here.
they get to choose their ability first. Now, you knew as much as you knew about Fathom. There's something a little bit off about Fathom. And as this malformed is bearing down on the guy, he pulls the trigger of his rifle. There is a click of his submachine gun as he has ran his mag dry. And then you see Pax sees his hand go to his waist as he pulls off a stick with a large iron head on the end of it and then just wrenches the pin out of it.
Uh-oh.
Is it too late to step back? Is
Shove, I guess.
is that behind him? Is that a wall?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
up against the wall.
Okay.
Is there a role to like gently in the way of someone who can crush logs like twigs, just take his whole hand, take his helmet off, put it inside there, and put it back together?
If you successfully are a badass, maybe.
Would I be able, maybe instead of that, would I be able to use a brutal swing with my Ankurigama to knock it out of his hand and send it off?
Baseball bat it.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
If you beat him in his roll by a few points, yes.
I don't have another option. I'm
that's
basically
cool.
like, I'm either hitting him again or like this is the way so I'm aiming for his hand, just like swinging around
so
and trying to crack
if you beat his roll, you won't do any damage to him, but you'll knock his grenade away. That's a compromise.
Okay.
Hell yeah!
He got 4 successes.
I'm assuming I'm not targeted.
3, 4.
4. That's a tie, which would mean you both succeed.
Yep, I don't have
isn't enough.
another knack.
No.
So
Well, succeeding is still good.
I deal damage, but he also deals
That's
damage.
two.
Does his thing. Uh-oh.
They both tied.
Hey,
They both died?
You both tied.
That's all I heard as well.
I said you beat. I'm just trying to, because you did tie. You should do damage, but okay. I'm gonna roll a scatter dice.
Yep. Oh,
If you hit
can I have an
Prudence,
Can I take cover or something?
You can take cover if you'd like.
Yeah.
Would that be your action?
Yep.
Yeah, I rolled a scatter dice. The scatter goes from him. I was like, you know what? It's just going to scatter one in a direction from him because you both tied instead of it going ages away.
like stop it.
Unfortunately, your weapon flies forward, hits his hand, and it like knocks it over his hand, tumbles forward in the air, and just like clatters through Pax's legs.
Oh no! Oh no!
And comes to a stop directly under his bum behind him.
Oh, someone's about to get sandwiched. Where did the Fathom guy go? You're wearing him.
There is a, as they say in awful novels, pregnant pause in the room as all eyes look at the grenade for a second.
As the pin drops, because the guy
pin.
just dropped it.
Nice. Oh no!
I was like, how bad am I going to make this? How bad am I going to make this chat?
It's a one.
How bad am I going to make this chat? I rolled the d20.
You're gonna lose your booty.
He
That's
rolled a
fine.
one.
I got enough cake for it. It's fine.
You're gonna
right.
come flying back and sandwich
The
me.
DM
No,
only
because it's
gives
behind me. It's
obstacles.
going to send me
Oh,
towards him.
that people
That's
can
what I said. He's going to sandwich the
if they
Fathom
roll.
guy.
Please squish him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's like, what happened to the Fathom man? You're wearing him.
Yeah, this is Pax's exact face at this moment in time.
Where did the boomstick go?
Crack. Everything goes white.
Do we
crack,
get
everything
to
goes in the
Because
crack.
we haven't taken our actions.
What were you going to do?
I don't know. Dog? You can take cover.
You're loading, aren't you?
I
did
never
take
announced
over.
what I
You're not
was
in the blast
doing.
radius.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Al, can I get you to roll your defensive roll for take cover?
I feel like I'm on top of the grenade and I'm going to fair work.
Yeah,
fair
you're in the
better than
worst
you are.
place you could be.
Fair work.
Yeah.
4 successes. Okay, 4 successes
Okay, not as bad.
does in fact not beat the. Oh no, 4 is tied and you're defended.
Yes, I am.
You defend.
Oh, thank
Yay.
goodness.
Yes.
You rolled when it mattered.
There is a.
Also, surely cover counts for something.
The room
Yeah,
flares. The room flares white, and all of your hearing is instantly just blasted into oblivion as an echoing like explosion rocks your helmet, which you're wearing. Pax.
Yay.
7 damage. Burn 3.
Oh my goodness.
So does armor defend?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So 4 damage.
What does the burn do?
Burn 3 is at the start of his turn. He takes that amount of damage and reduces burn by 1.
Dear. Can you?
Which means I have it's the whole injured thing and then all that. So I have 3 health left. So I have 3 rounds.
Can you pour water on yourself? As
There's
an
no
action?
water in the room.
Or under the water. Damn it.
You're in a cave.
Damn it.
It's very salty in here as well.
He is also in his own blast radius.
Ha!
However, because he rolled the attack roll, I'll actually just roll a separate defensive roll for him to see if he beats 4 on it.
He's rolling against himself.
Of course. I rolled 6.
Oh my goodness.
Basically, Pax's ass takes the brunt of the explosion. And he manages to avoid the worst of it.
Oh my god.
Next round.
I'm so sick of this.
Pax is stepping forward and crushing his skull.
So at the beginning of the next round, Pax loses 3 health.
3? Oh, because
Burn 3, and then then the burn becomes 2.
Okay, cool.
Does
So
defense
I
help
am.
with burn?
So I'm at 0. So I'm injured.
So you're
Do you
now.
have
Do you
any
have grit?
Grit left?
Oh, I do have grit.
So how much grit?
I have 3 grit.
Okay.
No, 3 body.
3 body, but does that
That is
not
3 grit.
calculate
That
to
is
3
3
grit?
grit.
Sorry, I'm only reading because you've colored in one.
Oh no,
box.
because I cut it in one thinking it was a knack, so I have not used any grit yet. I
Okay,
just
so
don't have an
you
eraser.
could use all 3 of it now. You could use 1 or 2, as much as you want to negate damage on a 1-for-1
I mean,
basis.
either way, I'll just use all 3 of it
Okay,
now.
so the first turn of burn does nothing, and then your burn reduces to 2.
Okay.
That is one that you clench those cheeks so tight that you momentarily put out the fire. Pax, you know when you can like suppress a fire and it goes out, and then when you remove it and the oxygen comes back.
Yeah.
Pax clenches his ass so tight that the fire just goes.
What if you do like a fart?
Look.
Does that put out the fire or does
That'll-
that
that'll
build the
elevate
fire?
and aggravate the fire.
Yeah, I think it
Damn
depends on
it.
the methane content. Yeah.
Moving.
Yeah.
What does the minus X mean on this?
It's just a stupid
Just nothing.
error. It just
Okay.
means it does X.
Yeah,
the minus
okay,
shouldn't
I
do
see
that.
what
It
you're
does
saying.
something.
I was a bit confused.
Moving.
What am I within of this guy?
Rules.
That's a great question.
Oh yeah, I'm within.
Your arms are
long.
kind of short, so yeah, you're really
Hey,
long.
I'm gonna keep my dart gun out then.
Yep.
Who's next to me?
Me. I say.
Oh, hi.
Does it smell like fried chicken in here to you?
That is
That
a
would be
terrifying thought.
chopped up calamari. Robert's lost a leg. Again. You can't eat it.
And you know what, Mama? The searing blaze of fire atomizes and charcoals the cupcake that was smooched on the
yes.
front of your lens, and your penalty is gone.
Why did
like-
you just wipe it
Oh, we're in
off?
a cave.
Yeah, she wanted it there. It reminded her of what she could have been doing right now, is
Smell
eating a
good.
cupcake.
We've been in a fight this whole time.
I was just shooting it because it sounded like fun.
Very good. Actions. Fellow can't move.
Wait, could you not see this whole time? You were pointing at me.
Was I?
You could have shot me.
Oh, well, good thing I didn't.
That is an interesting experiment of gambling with others' lives. Tell me the results.
Shooting through people is fine. But what if they're in...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You
sweet.
don't let us do that in
Right.
Lucha. If we're in front of Leonie's crossbow, we're dead.
Only if she rolls a critical fail.
Oh.
This is a
you can-
ballista. I don't know.
You can take it.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Actually,
Usually,
no, you're right,
usually the rule, the usual rule I play with is
action.
roleplay is you can shoot through one ally but 0 enemies without a penalty, and the same applies for enemies too. But if there's 2 allies in a row, then you can't, because you can presume one person you can avoid hitting if they're
Yeah,
ally,
yeah,
and it just
fair
makes
enough.
it cleaner and easier.
Fair enough.
I'm just going to brutal swing again the guy in front of me.
I will also attack. I'm just going to do a normal shot.
I have a feeling things are not going to go well for him.
Probably not.
He pulls a knife out, which means he gets a penalty this round as well,
Oh, thank goodness.
because he's drawing a weapon.
I'm going to use
Yeah,
this.
he literally, it doesn't seem like, it's not that he's like morally decided that reloading his submachine gun is like a bad idea. You're pretty sure he has no ammo.
He's out of ammo,
Like
yeah.
that was it. He had like 40% of a magazine and that was it.
Are you shooting as well?
Yeah, everything's going badly, so I'm choosing chaos.
Oh, are you shooting him with the unstable mutagen?
Yes.
So what is it you're loading into your weapon from your laboratory?
It's just a mix of bits and bobs that I haven't really had an excuse to experiment with yet.
Yep.
And now feels like a good time because nothing else is working.
Some
Imagine-
chemicals, some coffee
I don't know what's
grains.
going to happen.
I imagine it being like the what was it, the reliquary bullets from Hellboy? Is like, you know, it's like the works. Like it's
I
just
don't know
everything.
that, but I'll take your word for it. I've heard of Hellboy.
It's just like a vial of medical
Cocktail.
It
cocktail.
smells
It's a medical
real
cocktail.
bad
Yeah.
to your culinary senses.
And you're targeting the
So it
enemy
smells like
with
fried
this.
chicken in it.
Okay, the Kindred from Fathom. Okay.
You go first.
Oh boy.
He draws a knife and goes to stab Pax.
Knifey spoony. Oh, that is a 1.
Now my dice decide to screw me.
Oh, they have screwed you bad. Mm-hmm. And what was your roll, Mama?
Got to roll.
So you got 1 success? 1 success for Pax.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And Mama?
1 as well.
I got 3, but I'm willing to knack it.
Okay, he only got 2.
Okay.
So,
I don't have an axe, so.
Mama's. So,
You're shooting at PAX anyway, aren't you?
No,
okay.
shooting at the bad guy.
Okay, I thought you
you,
shooting PAX.
you hear a. I want you die. And then he basically, like, it's only doing 1 damage because it's just a knife, but just for narrative purposes, he stabs you like 6 times. Just like, it basically goes in the same hole, but
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
just like. You're just like Pax. You're just a big malformed. he's hitting one of your thick skin areas.
Yeah.
So he does 1 damage with Pierce 3 because it's the same weapon as Murray has. So he does do 1 damage to you after all your armor, but it's only 1 damage. Mama's harpoon goes wide, and then a needle sinks into
God.
his flesh. Now, can you explain what this does, Al?
Do you want me to read all the options?
So you roll a dice.
Yeah, I roll a d6.
To determine the effect. How much damage does it do?
Well, it depends on what I
So
roll.
it only does what you roll.
Well, it doesn't actually. I assume it doesn't do damage unless I roll the one that says
Yeah, I
it does
think that's the
damage.
case, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I could be doing 3 damage. I could be doing bleed or stun. I could be doing
Ooh.
burn. I could be increasing damage until the end of combat. Or I could be
jeez.
healing.
Okay. Roll a dice, L.
If I heal him, I'm going to be real sad.
This would be funny if it's your first good roll of the day. 1.
3 pure damage.
This concoction enters the bloodstream, and it is basically like injecting someone with bleach. Like
I'm like watching with wide eyes.
This echo of his scream in his helmet just starts like he's in extreme pain as this strange concoction starts burning through his body.
Fascinating.
He's still alive, but let's put it this way. He won't be alive tomorrow, even if you walk away, but he's not dying this second.
Oh my god.
Yes. Did you like that?
Yep.
I have to remember that next time. She's just like writing notes mentally.
Hope you don't shoot me with that.
Don't touch Blobbert and I won't.
Commencement of the next round, Pax takes 2 damage, and his burn reduces to 1.
Oh no.
I'm okay. I'll be all right. I will have 1 hit point at the end of this, but I'll be fine.
Shoot me, maybe.
How much?
Hey.
How much health did you have before the burn? 3.
No, sorry. I realized that I took the toughened feat and did not add it to my hit points.
Okay,
so I do have
you have a total of like 8 health or something.
Yeah, I've got a total of 8 health. So I took the 3 damage from the. Sorry, yeah. What was it? It was 5 damage for the grenade.
I think it was 4 after defense for the grenade.
Yeah.
But then you got hit with one other thing, I think.
The knife.
1 knife.
And
3 burn.
So
3 burn, which did nothing.
4 damage total was what I had at the end of all of that.
So you should be. I think
So then it's 6 damage with the 2.
I think you had 4 damage just from the grenade, and then you had 1 from the knife
dagger.
is 5.
So I have 3 defense is the thing. So if it was 5,
It did 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, yeah. So that was
And the dagger ignored
4,
you.
the dagger
so
ignored
that's 5.
And
so
then you
7,
take.
yeah. So I've got 1 hit point left.
You've
now.
got 1 hit point left and burn 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a
So I'm
feeling.
going to be injured at the end of
He's
this.
burning.
Pax is
Yeah.
getting hurt.
For my action that turn, I just dashed.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, well, you guys get to declare first.
Oh,
I'm going to go with the old faithful of
Wait, I wanted to
just
move.
trying to crush his skull in.
Yeah.
Where would you like to?
As close as I can.
To him?
Yeah. I want to see the effects up close. Yeah.
Clement, as you get this close, you're quite impressed to see as the Kindred's second arm goes behind him and he pulls out like another workman's knife, spins it around his finger and like grabs it in a reverse.
Yeah, I was like, uh-oh.
So he's got like the Navy SEAL grip on one knife and like he's got 2 knives and he's handling them really well.
Sort of put a hand in front of Prudence. Oh, watch this.
He draws a second knife, which still penalizes him, so it might be a terrible idea, but he wants.
Cool.
He is going to attack Pax.
Of course he is. Come on, big boy. That's better.
Ooh.
Are you
1,
attacking?
Whoa.
2.
I
Well,
missed
that's 7.
one. Yeah.
Jen, are you attacking?
I got a load, so no.
Mary?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Mary's attacking.
throw a knife at him.
So everyone roll.
I'm attacking as well.
You get 7 successes.
7 successes.
Whoa.
So-
I think you're fine.
As everyone is like loading weapons, pulling back arms, about to declare actions, Pax is just the anger at this entire encounter, and his arm moves like a piston. Like it's just like the fastest you've
It's
seen
just
Pax move.
as he comes forward, like moves forward with the knife. If he's like against the wall, Pax will literally just take his hammer, like the club he has, and just basically just stab it straight into the guy, so it crams him against the wall.
And
Nice.
Pax just crushes his torso, and you kill him. He rolled a critical fail,
Oh,
and he didn't have much health. So let's give it to Pax. He suffered enough. You guys are all about to get in for that 5 people kill him at once, but Pax is just like, nope.
Sick of this.
And then the beginning of the next turn happens. And that ass fire takes its toll. And Pax is injured.
I want to run over and inspect the body. The
Okay.
smushed body.
Well, it's in air. It slumps off the wall. And there is this moment of stilling as the combat has ended.
Fascinating. Was the other guy from the Fathom as well?
It didn't look like it. Or at least he wasn't wearing a dive suit that could be recognized from there.
Interesting.
He might could have gotten a uniform from someone else.
A spy. Maybe.
potentially. Or a trophy.
Go for it. I'm going to inspect this guy's bloodstream. I'm just going to
Pax
kind
is
of
going to
peer
find
in.
something cold to sit on.
Yeah.
There's a barrel of fish.
Yeah. He goes and
He just sits his ass in the barrel of fish.
I have a question. The
You just tanked a grenade. That's pretty impressive.
That is.
I don't think anyone else could have tanked the grenade.
how the dive suits are divided? Are they sort of like a top and a bottom in this, and they
No,
sort
it's
of
a
adjoin?
full suit. Like
So the
it's a
head's
one
the only
piece.
part of.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to say that considering the amount of stab wounds and club punctures, that these dive suits aren't really worth trying to take to patch up yours.
You could
Nine.
certainly cut.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
So with an engineering check, you can textile style. I'd say you'd have a suit repair pack that will have all the little tools required to do this. But with a successful check, you can definitely carve enough undamaged material off them to patch your suits up and make them watertight again. Good thinking, because I was going to get you with that as soon as you left.
That's
so
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
yep. Make an engineering check.
See, I'm just playing the smart character. I'm not the smart character. Being
Well,
smart.
It's that classic thing of like street smarts versus book smarts. You're book smart. He's a
Yeah.
soldier. He deals with these dive suits.
It's true.
3 successes.
Nice.
So for the next like 15 minutes, while people are doing other stuff, Clement basically starts one by one fixing the holes in people's suits and stitching, patching, putting like special tape over. Yeah. What are the rest of you doing?
Buffing the rest of the cupcake off your face.
Oh, thanks.
I'm gonna put a little bit of the broken off blobbert tentacle into my mutagen concoction.
Okay, I love it. It's like a forever stew. Just add random stuff to it.
He doesn't need it. He'll go back.
Nice.
Is there anywhere else out of this room, or is it just
It
the door?
seems to just be
Yeah.
a room.
While I'm working, what does everyone find?
Well, is
Well, what does
anyone
everyone
looking for
do?
stuff? Yeah, that's. What are you doing?
I'll have a. I think Pax, once he's cooled himself, will start to have a look around. Although he is injured,
Yeah, you're
So
gonna suck
ju-
at everything.
trying to help out. Like, I guess maybe he'll just try and like help wherever he can with whoever's looking around. If he needs anyone needs anything like lifted or opened or anything like that.
You can just add an extra dice to someone else's check.
Yeah,
Does
absolutely.
that help?
You were investigating. Prudence was investigating that guy. Okay, I'll go over and investigate this guy.
Do you want to just do the room?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Yeah.
Make an
Fine.
investigation check with 1 extra dice from Clement as the two of you search the room. Prudence.
Yeah.
Same thing.
you go.
But you're specifically looking at the body.
Hey,
Two, nice.
2 successes from Mama.
There's going to be a congratulations
get
and a
an
cough,
extra.
and I decided to do both.
I wasn't sure if you're happy for me or if you were like stunned.
3.
There you go.
So, who do we want to start with? Mara, you choose.
Out of
We will hold it
Mama,
against
Mama
you.
or Prudence? Who are we starting with? That's all.
like patching them up.
No. With
Who's-
me telling
just
you
pick
what
someone.
happens. Just pick someone.
Okay.
Dragon, you pick.
Mama.
Okay, thank you. Oh my god. Okay, so Mama and Pax start
I was
looking.
trying to suck you out so bad.
Mama and
I got
Pax,
a flashback to you choosing whether Caden or Ashley died.
Mama and Pax start looking around the room, and you detect that this seems to be an old smuggler's home, but this is like the safe room that they would retreat to. It's where it's clearly been in use recently. Inside, you do find a couple of crates of stolen goods that seem quite, at least of moderate value. There's some foodstuffs that are like high quality. There's money. There's like literally a lockbox full of money. Just might be good to bring
Money
back.
can buy food.
Sure, true.
Obviously, there's a submachine gun and a bolt action rifle, which is useful.
Yeah.
yeah, I think it'll be
With no ammunition.
But otherwise, there is a single lockbox you find that has the. It's made of the same metal. It's sort of over by. There's some cots and a desk. It's made of the same metal as the guy in the Fathom, like that weird burgundy metal. But it has a key that you don't have. Prudence, however, with 3 successes searching this guy, pull out your knife and slice his suit open and have a look. You're trying to investigate.
Poke and prod.
You slide your fingers down past like his sort of strange mottled bluey gray skin. and you see that where the dart has entered, that there's like instant horrifying reactions. The blood vessels are like black through the skin, and the skin looks burnt, red, inflamed. It's horrible. You gather some information and some data for your analysis, but you also notice that under his dive suit, of which he was naked, he is wearing a chain around his neck that has a key on it, which you only would have known if you'd removed his dive suit, which you did because you're inspecting his body.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I would just kind of pull it off his neck and go, I found a key. I don't know what to do with it. And I plop it down and keep looking at his body.
Throw it aside.
The key's less interesting.
It's like
to
a
me.
Zelda link thing, and you're just like,
than the body. But I have announced it.
this metal box, how heavy is it?
It's personally transportable. It's like a toolbox sized, like a fishing tackle box.
I big it up
Yeah. Okay.
and turn around and walk back to the group.
Okay.
Is there
roll
anything in the store, like in these boxes, that is like just like ready to eat at
Yeah,
this
just
stage?
food, you said.
The pickled herring that's now cooked from being on your bum.
Ah, cool. Yeah. Well, Pax would just said, we're like,
Smoked cod.
yeah, Pax would just said, we're like, oh.
So you take your helmet off.
Oh,
I mean, sure.
Yeah. I was just making sure.
Okay, sting. Oh.
do another mama.
Pax looks exhausted and is just like,
Oh, you all right, darling?
Also, I should note that as you reveal parts of this guy's body, he also has like scripture that you can't read scarified into his skin. Like he's done it with a knife to himself.
Can I replicate that somehow? Do I have?
You can like
Just, like,
draw
write it down.
Well,
What I
In your
have?
diving suit?
just recarve it
Try
and
to
then take like a.
rummage your
Yeah.
head in
Or
your
you could
diving
skin
suit.
that area.
Or I could get blubbered.
This is what we
My
find.
notepad. He has ink. Can I ink it on my dive suit on the outside?
it'll wash off.
So hard to do.
Take off the helmet, ink it on the inside,
Okay.
and then put back
You
on.
use. I'm going to allow it. You use Blobbert's ink. You squeeze Blobbert
or something, right?
like a
rag.
tube of toothpaste. And Blobbert briefly looks like terrified, and then there is a look in its eyes of like relief as it thinks it's about to die, and then it like goes, and you squeeze it. You literally like squeeze out this ink, and a few drops come out because it's kind of spent.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
used
Well,
so
I get my
much.
dagger and I
Yeah,
dip it in
boot
the
is
ink,
full.
and
And you replicate the runes on
Yeah,
the inside of your
within the
helmet.
inside of the helmet.
Okay, allowed.
Thanks.
Fair.
I have a question. This guy's rifle, does it have any ammo or any
Smells bad.
spare ammo packs on him?
Yeah, he's got 4 rounds on the stripper clip still in the magazine of the gun.
All right. I'm going to grab that, but decidedly more reverentially, I'm going to take his knife and put it in a pocket.
Cool. Okay. You steal his knife. Well, his bayonet. Or do you mean the other guy's knife? He didn't have a knife.
Oh, yeah, he stabbed me with the bayonet,
Yeah,
didn't he?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the bayonet.
Take the bayonet. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, well, I took the whole thing, but I'll like disassemble it and put the bayonet away.
Do you want to know what that bayonet did, by the way?
Slayonet.
3 damage.
4 damage.
4 damage.
So the rifle has a ability that you can butt with the wood stock that's like 4 damage.
Oh, I have
base.
that.
It's exactly what Jen has. So it does a set amount of damage. It just does 4
Butt
damage.
stock bash.
But the equipped bayonet is a penalty to your hit, but it adds 2 pierce to that. So basically, like you can do it at any time to like and lock on the bayonet, and then your wood stock bash becomes bayonet stab.
Stabby.
Nice.
Anyway, I thought that was neat.
I
I like
will-
making gun rules.
Prudence will turn to Pax and hold up her mutagen concoction and say, I could shoot this with you, and there's a 1 in 6 chance it would heal you, if you like.
I just need a nap.
I'll take that as a no. She sadly puts it away.
So,
There is a key here, though.
oh,
I'll flick it at you.
well, I've got this box. Hold up the box.
Perfect.
Is there a lock on the box?
There is a visible lock on the box.
I'm holding it like this way, so
It's
I'm like,
like
Facing
my
away from her.
concoction.
I think if there wasn't
You
one, we
get
would
part
have
A and
opened
part
it.
B, and you put them together.
All right, she looks distracted still, so I'm going to take the lock, the key. And
Okay.
I'm just
open
explaining
the
how
lock.
keys work in the background.
So you open the box. Who is looking in?
Pax is going to take a visible step away from the box.
Okay, so Mama, Clement, and Prudence, are you all looking in the box to see what's in it when it opens?
Now I'm looking at the body.
You're looking at the body. Okay, Clement and Mama, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom resistance check with a challenge level of 4.
Oh, thank God I'm not rolling.
There's moldy food in
wisdom
there.
resistance, was it? Sorry.
Yep.
Pax is just done.
Is it a poison or a disease?
Actually, no, it's not. Actually, you know what? Not wisdom this time. Oh, you know,
Assuming the worst.
No, I've got resistance.
intelligence. It's an intelligence resistance check. Not wisdom.
Oh, boo. Okay. I'm not going to make this because I don't roll dice. Yep, completely fail.
2.
Okay, you both fail.
Oh, no.
Right.
So,
It's SARS.
the lid of the box opens, and for Clement and Mama,
I still have my helmet
the
on.
world.
Why?
You know when it doesn't matter. You're looking in the box. So you know when you are really drunk to the point of vomiting, and you get those like lurchy feelings. You like feel like you lurch into the box as the box opens, and your eyes are like looking into it. The world kind of tunnels away from you, and you get this sense of like the distance between you and the box is sort of stretching out, and everything around the box, your peripheral vision is kind of foggy and cloudy and speckled with little stars as you're looking at the thing that's in this box. And you looking at it, your brain gets double vision as it's sort of, and then triple vision and like a myriad kaleidoscopic vision of this thing in the box. And like you're doing that like woozy, like blinking and squeezing your eyes thing as your brain is trying to like stitch together what it's seeing.
Is this visible from where I am
It
standing?
is all happening in a heartbeat, basically,
Okay.
like in a couple of seconds. So from your perspective outside this, you basically see them look at the box, lurch, stagger slightly, and then like blink a few times.
Okay.
And then both of you blink and look in the box, and there's just this weird sort of like flesh-colored lump in there.
What
is
did
going
you?
on?
Did you do something?
What?
Did you feel something then?
Just holding the box open.
I mean, it kind of felt like when I ate that bad fish a couple weeks ago.
This must be some nasty meat if they kept it in here that long.
Ooh, for a concoction? I'm going to come and take a look.
Okay, make a
curious.
intelligence and resistance check.
I'm going to be real bad.
Let's see if you can critically fail. Wait, did you critically fail, Mama? You got 0 successes.
You only had how many dice?
Yeah, but
did
you
have?
got 0 successes.
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
yes,
Just
yes,
you got
yeah.
2. Okay. Mama got 0 successes. Worth noting.
Wow, is this inconvenient? It's like I offered to move it.
Shush. 3.
Prudence, 3 successes. The same happens to you. You basically reel and feel sick. And then when your vision refocuses, there's just this weird flesh-like lump in the box. It just looks like,
Wait, it was challenge level 4.
yeah, you got 3, right?
I want to knack it.
You're going to knack?
Yes, I want to know what this weird thing is.
Okay.
I'm a
You
scientist.
use a knack.
Do you have an act?
You get 4.
Yes. That's what I got 3.
Oh, you're marking them up.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
As your vision is kaleidoscopically splitting and your brain is like struggling to understand this, you focus all of your mental energy.
Yeah. I'm
And
staring
it's
into
the
abyss.
meme of the woman with the calculations over her head. And you basically like crack something in your head, like
Her frontal lobe.
as you align
Just a blood vessel.
a calculation, math, like geometry,
Flying at
it
you.
all just sort of locks into place. And the whole sort of sense of disorientation only lasts a half second for you and then completely disappears as you see this piece of meat in a box, for lack of a better word,
Nice.
that under the surface of it is just constantly writhing like there's worms or maggots underneath it, just spinning and writhing and moving.
Interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
You've never seen anything like this before.
Do you guys see it moving?
You do not.
Nah.
Looks pretty dead to me.
No, it's definitely moving.
Are you sure you're
It
okay?
can move all at once. It's bloody staying there.
I get someone's knife and stab it.
You don't want to.
Oh, I don't want to stab it.
No.
Poke it?
It was like a gentle poke to see if it reacts.
You poke it with a knife, and it looks like ripples in a pond just go and ripple across it. No one else sees that.
Fascinating.
If you want it, you can carry it.
Yeah, I closed
I
it.
Certainly
wouldn't
the-
eat that.
It's certainly the most interesting scientific thing you've probably ever seen in your life.
Yeah. I'm
So,
just still staring at it.
Do you want it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Do you grab it?
Yes.
Or do you take
Where
the
do you
box?
put it?
The box.
Do you take the box?
How heavy is the box?
It's probably like 2 burden.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Cool.
I'm just holding it, I guess.
Okay, we'll have fun. I guess that's yours now.
Thank you.
Do we want to take anything else from around here?
I think we definitely want to take some of that fuel.
And the food.
Oh,
Is there anything else we need to find around here? I'm getting tired.
yes. I don't think there's anything else of worth here. That is the only thing that could be bothered to lock up. Bloody spoiled burger.
I'm going to
Mama.
talk to it.
You feel suddenly alone, like disconnected, detached, like your lover has gone overseas and you can't see them anymore. Like you have a sense of heartfelt longing, and it's emanating from the box that Prudence is now holding.
Okay. Do I...
You
Feel
want
compelled
it.
to
You
want
want
it?
that box.
Yeah, okay.
Like you have this sense of emptiness without it now that
Okay.
it's gone away from you.
It's time to move.
Say,
It's like, I wonder what secret possession the guy that was writing runes in his skin with a knife had. I wonder if that's a good omen.
What's in his pockets? It's precious. It's pockets.
that box is looking kind of heavy. You sure you want me to carry it for you?
I don't want you to eat it.
I won't eat it.
I
That
need
might
to
be a good
study
idea.
this.
To eat it. Promise I'll
Become
keep
part
it
of you.
real safe.
And you won't have
Yeah.
to be away from it.
In
Yeah.
my tummy.
And also, Clement, you're feeling a little bit of this. Like, not to the same extent, but you're feeling like now that you've given it away, you're kind of want the box.
Let me study it first.
Oh, yeah. But
How
we gotta
much
carry
do I
it
want
back
the
to
box?
the
Yeah.
ship. Yeah, so why
And
don't
I
I...
need
You
to
can
do study
resist
on
it,
it.
but it's that thing
Yeah.
of like, should I have let them have it? Like, I kind of do want the box. Like, I want the meat thing. You know what I'm
hugging it
saying? Why you're like, I want the. It looks like an uncooked chicken thigh. Like,
It's almost like FOMO. You're sort of
Yeah, you're like,
oh, but I don't have it.
I'm
now."
going to attempt to resist that just because it is gross. And I do already have a trophy. Like,
Yeah.
I have a thing for me.
As I said, it's not
failed
it's not forcing your actions. I'm just informing your character's mentality as you have just had your brains harassed by an extra dimensional being.
Yeah. So Clement goes through a little stage of first egotism of I already have my shiny thing, and then a little bit more of professionalism as, okay, I'm sort of the leader here. I should wrap things up.
I'm hugging the box. It's my experiment.
Okay, well, if it gets too heavy, just let me know.
You know what?
No.
You two, you can share this box back on the sub. How about that?
Prudence, given that you succeeded your checks,
Yes.
can you make let's say an intelligence investigation check?
Okie dokie.
You're pondering the depths of your own mind.
I am. The way I have to roll this.
A little bit shallow, I'm afraid.
You comprehended this, whereas no one else did. It doesn't mean you have any clue what it is. You immediately are starting to pick up vibes in the room, and you have sort of realized that whatever this is, it is extremely dangerous or extremely valuable. One of the two things. You are immune to its charms currently. So like you it's bizarre, odd, fascinating, and disturbing, but that is your own character's motivations as a scientist that's like desire. Whereas the other two are currently being afflicted by like my precious Spiegel desire. So you are like, this is not natural, and you're putting two and two together. This is probably quite a dangerous thing, and you should be really careful with it.
Can I, little scientific experiment, go back over to the body, the guy with the scars, open the box, and put his hand in it and see what happens when his hand touches the blob.
You touch his skin to the blob.
Don't mind me.
Hover. Mama is like
And
hovering.
it
over
looks
you,
like those
watching
little
you.
wiggly worms underneath it, just sort of like worm, like on the edge of the meat. And then like you see like his skin pierced by this thing. And then there's like writhing worms going up and under his flesh and through his dead deceased arm.
Yeah, I was definitely touching his arm with like cloth.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, it's not gonna.
But his hand, you see
Ugh.
like there's bulges under his skin, just really like they're like little worms. They're not like big thick bulges like the scarabs in the mummy. You're just seeing these like it's like his skin is moving and crawling. Basically like what people who are on specific drugs see on under their like it's more of a hallucination sort of style thing there.
Okay, I drop the arm and I shut the box and I say, "Okay, that's all I needed to know. Nobody touch this. Stays in the box."
What we do? That's unsanitary. Pax, let's go get this fuel.
I see you watching it.
Pax is
Don't
going
eat it.
to lumber out.
I wouldn't eat-
towards where the fuel
Did you
was.
see what it did to the arm?
Yeah, we'll both proceed at
No. What? No. But I can hold on to it for you if you like.
No.
Okay.
No.
Neither of you two kill each other. Or at least let us know. There's a knife still on the floor over there. No, wait, I'm in charge of you. Don't kill each other.
There's no hope if she's dead.
Correct.
Experiments
kill her.
are much more fun when they're alive. That's how they react. Anyway,
You.
that's fine.
I just
Now,
wanna
are you
say,
quite done?
It's sickening that the whole time we haven't been. Oh, it broke. The dark cave button broke. No wonder.
The dark cave?
Yeah, there's a dark cave button, but
Background.
Yeah, the background. That's why it's not there. It's obviously had some kind of error on the
We
back
don't
end.
have one.
I don't think it matters too much.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I look right.
Do not set these people another grotto.
That was what it was.
Oh, that's extremely cool, and I wish we had it.
Yeah,
Well,
it would be appropriate for the entire encounter.
Everything has suddenly gone dark.
So
It's
you're
almost as
packing up some
powers
fuel.
that be have just remembered where we are.
Because I think there's a couple more canisters in the
Yeah,
crate.
yeah.
I grab some food.
Grab some vital supplies.
Yeah.
I'm happy to fast track you leaving.
Sounds
You have
good.
fixed the suits so you can get out without any troubles. And you.
I'm probably
Smart.
struggling a little swimming with the box, but I'm
Mama's-
refusing to give it to
She's
anyone.
right behind you and like making like
I'm like stubbornly like, no.
oh, I got you fine,
No,
darling.
no,
If it's,
space.
you know,
Personal space.
okay.
Yeah.
Got a whole ocean.
You clamber back into the land sub,
Yeah, podcast listeners will never recover from the scenery change.
which lasted 4 seconds as we're about to change back.
Hell yeah. Enjoy it while you had it.
So you ponder back towards
We ponder back?
the sub.
Okay. I can do some
You
pondering.
wander and ponder. You head back towards the sub.
Yes.
You clamber aboard.
Yes.
You go through their water lock, and you all get inside the. And you now are Clement. Expected to report back.
Go.
How was the trip?
Extremely eventful, Captain.
Are you out of your dive suits?
I think the helmet's off
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, I think helmet is off, but I would have walked right there pretty much.
And Prudence is kind of attached to her dive suit still.
Yeah.
Prudence, I see
holding
you've
that
developed a wooden leg.
Yes. There was an experiment in which a harpoon went into my leg. And it bled.
He claps you on the shoulder, and then he smiles, and he's like, that reminds me of the first time I was harpooned back in my youth.
Oh.
It's a sailor's story for, well, tonight, if you like a long tale. Yes.
For sure. If it's interesting.
Well,
Do you know
welcome.
what else is interesting?
I'd
The
love
location of the medic right now.
This box.
Oh, yes, wonderful. What's in the box?
Something very spooky and dangerous and terrifying.
Can I have it?
I feel like we should study it.
And
as
I
a
see,
scientist.
Pax, you've brought back some fuel.
Yes.
Very good.
Where do you want me to put it?
In the engineering deck.
Did you take the guns?
I took the rifle.
Rifle.
Cool.
We had a very successful little foray, Captain. As you can see, fuel, a weird dead thing in a box, and a couple of dead reavers.
Oh, very good. Dispatched raiders, were they?
Yes.
One was from the Fathom.
So before we go, I'll get you, Clement, to swim back out there and attach a retrieval buoy to that wreck crawler. We might be able to repurpose it for New Liberty.
Certainly, sir. Will you need someone to detach it from the rock as well?
I'm sure a crew will be able to do that when they arrive, but we have pressing matters. You
Certainly.
to detach it from the rock, with the wreck crawler?
Oh, I thought you wanted to like tow it.
No. You just said to put a buoy on, like a beacon.
So someone else
You
can do it.
attach a thing, and
Right.
they'll send it's like a sonar beacon, and they'll send a retrieval team. Excellent work. Well,
Yeah, I thought you wanted to like raise it.
no, they'll deal with that. Well, with that out of the way, we can extend on the final leg of our journey, where we have some negotiations to be had. Motherlode. It'll be a week's journey. Yes, we need to gather information, maps, intel on the land, and those strange surface folk in Motherlode are the closest and the most in the know.
I see. Captain, can I ask you something?
You can ask me anything, darling.
Do you understand the runes in this helmet?
Did you put the helmet on him?
I kind of go and attempt to put it on him. Like back to front,
Just
so he
turning
can read
it
it.
so he can read it slowly. Like you-
Oh, I see. Fascinating. Oh, very dark in here.
And then he pulls it off and he's like, yes, I do. I've seen them before.
What does it mean?
The
On the inside of my own helmet.
the scrollings of the
have them
faithful of
tattooed all
Fathom.
over me.
Do you know what it says?
Oh, no, I don't speak nonsense. I think it's just mad ravings. They're very patriotic towards their city. They like to
Yes.
spread it all over the place.
It was etched into one of their skin.
Ah, I told you, devoted and fanatic. Need some of that in you boys. And he looks towards the sailors. That's it. When we get back, tattoos all round.
Everyone's getting my face.
I have Robert. Oh, he's out of ink. Never mind.
Yeah.
I shake him a little bit.
Sad
Yeah.
spongy
It's
noises.
empty.
Rattles like a spray paint can.
No, he's empty.
Ow.
And with that, our party will commence their journey towards the surface. It is a week they must travel towards Motherlode before they will finally reach their destination, which is, of course, the land. Their expedition they've so desperately wished to find.
Capital L land.
Will
crazy.
our
Hello,
viewers
adventurers.
enjoy the piece of meat they found in a box? Find out next week in our Kindred of the Abyss journey.
Mystery meat.
Thank you to the patrons for all of your lovely support and for scrolling across the screen. If you didn't do it, well, I certainly wouldn't be able to.
Maybe I will let you eat it. That'd be pretty
We're looking into
interesting
the
to
dark
observe.
abyss,
Chicken nugget.
the infinite beyond of our patrons.
I still can't believe you like drew this thing in like an hour. Just like panned about. It's pretty cool. Anyway,
Dragon. Breaking the
Dragon has
studio.
reached the light.
so that's it.
Thanks
chat
for
later.
joining.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See you
thanks
next week.
everyone.
We won the poll.
You did the
FYI.
battle. Yeah, well done.
We didn't die.
Oh,
There was
right.
a poll about whether
But will
we
they
should
die next week?
Very
Who knows?
close.
Who knows?
Raised